I was feeling so down about my dreams and goals recently. Just feel like I've been taking steps, baby steps here, baby steps there. And then of course, sometimes I go through times where I'm like doing a lot, and then sometimes I'm not really doing anything. And then I get into this mindset of, oh my gosh, am I ever gonna be able to reach my dreams? But I realized some things are so much closer than I thought. Hey, my name is Darz. Welcome here where we grow through discomfort. We challenge our emotional abilities and our physical abilities, our mind, and do our best to push through and make progress. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we don't really feel like we're getting anywhere. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just need a rest day, and that's fine. Actually, rest days are very productive too. But I was reading this book that my sister gifted me for my birthday, just this amazing, I should have it right here in front of me, but I believe it's in my backpack upstairs, a book on like micro living. So little tiny houses, some as small as 66 square feet and some as large as, I think the biggest one was like 250 square feet. So pretty small spaces. It was like a bunch of little tidbits and stories, and I just love the book. It's like a perfect little coffee table book, but also has some good information about like tiny living and things to think about. So of course, when I first got the book, it was amazing. I loved it. I was looking at it, I was reading it, I was getting ideas, I was feeling so excited. I'm like, yes, this is gonna be me someday. And as I was reading through it, and as I was going through ups and downs, cycles, different, some days are hard, some days are great. Energy just fluxes sometimes, especially in my personality type. But I was looking at it one day, and it was just making me feel bad when I was reading it that day, because I was like, man, I have been thinking about living this way for so long, and I want it, and I'm just not there. Like, why am I not there? I was getting myself down about being so far from my dream that I was like, I should be there already. Like, why am I not there? And I was just, every thought and idea about this was just making me feel worse instead of getting me hyped about what could be. Those small steps can feel so slow, and some days it feels like nothing, and sometimes you just wish you were further. But if you think about the past year, if you think about the past 5 years, it has been 5 years since 2020 and that big ol' shebang. Like, can you believe it's been 5 years? It feels it does not feel real. The same thing is true for when you have a dream, you reach for it, you work on it, you think about it, you try to do things towards it. In the moment, it feels small. Like, as they say in motherhood especially, days are long, years are short. It is so, so true. Baby steps might seem like nothing in the moment. They might seem like, oh, okay, this was like, wow, I read this book on micro living. That didn't get me any closer to my dream. Actually, it's a baby step. It's a step towards your dream, no matter how small, literally no matter how small. If you just write in your journal today, I dream of whatever the thing is, that is a baby step towards your dream. Obviously, you can't only do that kind of thing. You need to take other types of steps and actions, like making phone calls, asking for pricing, looking at quotes, searching for, whatever it is. If you're going to buy a house, you need to be like out there looking online. You need to search. You need to talk to realtors. You need to go look at places. And over time, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, look where I am. Look where I started. Look how far I have come. I feel like that right now. Some of my dreams are so, so close. I can smell it. I can feel it. Yes, we have those hard days and those dips and those rough, bumpy times, but maybe that's a sign to take a step back, take a chill, rest, be productive on something else, adjust to, like, personally, I'm very, I'm multitasky. I have a bunch of things. I get bored if I focus on one thing for a really long time. So if I am feeling stagnant in one area, I'm like, okay, let me just shift my focus. Let me work on something else. If you are trying to write and you have writer's blocks, building blocks of writers, maybe try to draw something, maybe try to take a picture of something, maybe try a different medium. It's just so true across the board that sometimes you just need to shift focus. Even in working out, you can't just work your muscles to death every single day. You will not see great results or improvements. You will go downhill because that's just not good for your muscles. You need to have rest days, and those are good for your muscles too. So, reminder that your dream isn't that far. And if it is far, like you just came up with a dream that's like you have a long way to go, you know what? Small steps today and tomorrow and the next day and maybe like 3 times a week, they will get you to your end goal way faster than you think. You're gonna be 5 years older in 5 years, no matter if you work towards your dreams or not. So might as well take a 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Just focus, think about the end goal, okay? Let's do this because it's gonna be so worth it. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.